The fight over the speakership is finally over and Kevin McCarthy managed to win. But I don't really want to talk about that today. What I want to talk about is that when you watch these votes, whether it's for the speakership or any other important vote, particularly with the House of Representatives, you see members of the House who you've never really watched before. You may have read their name or something like that. One example yesterday was Mike Garcia. Mike Garcia is a congressman from Southern California. And before yesterday, I only knew him as a Republican who I would have not supported, and he won a very narrow race for re-election. But he gave a speech yesterday. I think it was to nominate Kevin McCarthy. And in that speech, he revealed the pathologies of just kind of the rank and file Republican members of the House. And one of those pathologies is that they are still in complete denial over the reality of COVID. And let me give you just an example from his speech. During his speech, he pointed out, I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on this one, I assume he's telling the truth, that 250 Americans would die on Friday. He gave the speech Friday morning from fentanyl overdoses. That is terrible. That is a major crisis and a major public health scandal. He also said that how good it was to finally meet some of his Democratic colleagues because during the last session, they decided to vote by proxy as if they were all on vacation rather than recognizing that there was a real pandemic out there. What Mike Garcia forgot to mention, and forgot is the wrong word, chose not to mention because he's not grounded in reality, is that yesterday, while those 250 people tragically died of fentanyl overdoses, 513 Americans died of COVID. Now, he couldn't have known that exact number, but he knew that number had been well over 300 for weeks and weeks, and often much more than that. 513 people, twice the amount of people who died of fentanyl, died from COVID yesterday. The COVID pandemic is still with us. And whether through the kind of passive denial of many liberals or the concrete denial and pathologies of many on the right, that doesn't change that.